Welcome in trigonometry part 7. In this part we solve some problems based on height and distance. Height and distance problems are a very important application of trigonometry. So let us see how can we solve problems related to height and distance by using trigonometry, or you can say by using trigonometrical ratios. So here is one example I have written. Try to understand one problem first of all based on height and distance. First of all, note down the question and try to understand what is given and what is to be calculated. Question is, the angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground is 60 degree. After a flight of 60 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degree. If the jet plane is flying at a constant height of 3600 into root 3 meter, find the speed of the jet plane. This is what is your question. First of all, we try to understand the question and draw its rough sketch. जस्ट एक इसका ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर बनाएंगे. फिगर शुड बी करेक्ट, देन ओनली योर आंसर विल कम करेक्ट. तो लेट अस ड्रॉ ए रफ फिगर ऑफ दिस हाइट एंड डिस्टेंस प्रॉब्लम्स. अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग बिफोर ड्रॉइंग द फिगर, one thing I want to discuss. This is suppose horizontal plane, ground. If we measure any angle above the ground, suppose here is an object, this is the object, and from here we are observing this object. Okay, so this angle, this is the angle above the ground, is considered as elevation, angle of elevation. It is called angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. And suppose anywhere you are at a height and you are measuring the angle below your parallel. Suppose you are at the top of a building or top of a tower and you are observing an object below your horizontal. In this way, object is below your level, means if you are taking angle below, then this angle is called angle of depression, angle of elevation and angle of depression. Simply you understand, if you are taking angle above the point of observation, you are observing means you are the point of observation. So if you are observing any object above you, then the angle will be taken as angle of elevation. If you are observing anything below you, means below the point of observation, your point of observation, if you are observing anything below, then the angle is called angle of depression. The angle of elevation and angle of depression. I think these two things you have understand. Now, first of all, we draw the figure of the problem. This figure is most important. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground is 60 degree. What does it mean? There is a jet plane the angle of elevation of the jet plane means jet plane is above the point of observation, then only angle of elevation will come. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point on the ground is 60 degree. What does it mean? This is suppose ground, horizontal ground. There is a point A. As per the question, there is a point A on the ground. On the ground, this is a point. The angle of elevation of a jet plane, it means jet plane is somewhere at a height. The jet plane is somewhere at a height, and its angle of elevation means this angle is found 60 degree. This is what is said in the question or given in the question. There is a plane here, this way. Its angle of elevation is 60 degree from a point A on the horizontal ground. After a flight of 30 seconds, so after 30 seconds, this plane will reach anywhere up to here. Suppose 30 सेकेंड में कुछ दूर तक जाएगा ना प्लेन. मान लीजिए यहाँ से प्लेन चला आया यहाँ तक, यहाँ से यहाँ तक आने में टाइम कितना लगा? 30 सेकेंड. ओके. आफ्टर ए फ्लाइट ऑफ 30 सेकेंड द एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन चेंज टू 30 डिग्री. यहाँ पर था एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन 60 डिग्री. ये 30 सेकेंड के बाद इसका एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन चेंज हो गया. एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन चेंज होके 60 डिग्री से बन गया 30 डिग्री 30 सेकेंड के बाद. इफ द जेट प्लेन इज फ्लाइंग एट ए कांस्टेंट हाइट, जेट प्लेन जो फ्लाई कर रहा है ना उसका हाइट में कोई चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. इफ द हाइट ऑफ द प्लेन इज फ्लाइंग एट ए कांस्टेंट हाइट ऑफ 3600√3 मीटर. ये है प्लेन का हाइट और कांस्टेंट हाइट पर जा रहा है, माने यहाँ भी हाइट वही रहेगा. ये हाइट जो है ये आपका 3600√3 मीटर. इतना हाइट पर आपका प्लेन फ्लाई करना है. कांस्टेंट, ऊपर नीचे नहीं हो रहा है. फाइंड द स्पीड ऑफ द जेट. तो आपको उस जेट का स्पीड निकालना है. आप क्वेश्चन समझे? This is horizontal ground. There is a point A on the horizontal ground. From point A, a plane is observed at an angle of elevation of 60 degree. So this is the position of the plane initially. After 30 seconds, plane is here. Suppose this is C point. Position of the plane is at C, and its angle of elevation changes from 60 degree to 30 degree. This distance covered by the plane in 30 seconds. And plane is flying at a constant height, means this height will remain same, and this height is given 3600√3 meter. Question is find the speed of the jet plane. तो प्लेन का स्पीड कितना है ये आपको जमीन में बैठ के ही कैलकुलेट करना है कि प्लेन का स्पीड तब क्या रहा होगा. So this type of application, this type of problems can be solved by using trigonometrical ratios. Let us see how. देखिए, plane cover distance B to C in 30 seconds. Initially plane was at B where angle of elevation was 60 degree. After 30 seconds position of the plane is at C suppose, and angle of elevation change from 60 to 30, and this height remain same 3600. You have to find speed of the plane. In 30 seconds plane covers distance B to C. So if it is possible to find this distance BC, you can easily find speed of the plane. Speed is distance divided by time. By dividing the distance covered by the plane and the time required, you get the speed of the plane. तो ये BC डिस्टेंस अगर निकाल लें, BC डिस्टेंस कवर करने में प्लेन को 30 सेकंड लगा, तो ये BC डिस्टेंस डिवाइडेड बाय 30 will gives you the speed of the plane. We have to calculate this distance BC. Okay, so let us see how can we find distance BC. Yes, simple, no need to write more, just exact the whatever you have taken in the figure, that you have to write. What is B be the initial position of the point, C be the final position of the point, A is the point on the ground, this much. Let B be the initial position, of the jet, and C be the final position, final position of the jet after 30 सेकेंड. बस ज़्यादा नहीं लिखना है, एकदम टू द पॉइंट, जितना जरूरी है उतना ही. एंड इट इज़ ऑलरेडी गिवन, ए इज़ द पॉइंट ऑन द ग्राउंड, सो नो नीड टू राइट, इट इज़ ऑलरेडी देयर. ए इज़ द पॉइंट ऑन द ग्राउंड. BM, let us take this M, this perpendicular, this point is M, and CN are perpendiculars drawn. So clearly from the figure, this BM and CN, BN equal to CN, both will be same, is the height of the plane. दिया हुआ है कि प्लेन कांस्टेंट हाइट में फ्लाई कर रहा है, तो ये हाइट जो है कांस्टेंट रहेगा, और ये दिया हुआ है कांस्टेंट वैल्यू 3600√3 मीटर. सो BN CN होगा ये. लेट ये जो MN डिस्टेंस है, इसको थोड़ा देर के लिए हम लोग मान लेते हैं x मीटर. बस x का वैल्यू हम लोगों को निकालना है. ठीक है, ठीक है, ये है x, तो ये डिस्टेंस भी BC भी x होगा. जब MN x है तो BC भी x होगा. ओके, इक्वल टू BC. अब क्वेश्चन को रफ करते हैं. इधर क्वेश्चन आई थिंक you have understand and written. In triangle BAM, you see there is a right angle triangle in the figure BAM. BAM is a right angle triangle, and in this right angle triangle, this is 60 degree, and for this 60 degree angle, this is your height, and since it is perpendicular, so this is 90. So obviously this AB is the hypotenuse, and this remaining AM is the base. So in this triangle BAM, you can use trigonometrical ratio 10-60 degree. Why 10 written? Why not sin cos? In this triangle, this height for 60 degree angle, this is height. Height is already given 3600√3, and base we want to calculate. Hypotenuse also not given, base also not given, height given. Base can be calculated. So we have taken 10. Okay, 10 60 degree. So 10 60 degree perpendicular by base. So for 60 degree angle, perpendicular is BM and base is AM. Clear this thing? Now 10 60 degree, we know its value is root 3. BM, it is 3600 root 3, and AM, which is to be calculated. So from here we can calculate AM. AM will be 3600 root 3. Root 3 will come down. This root 3 this side. Root 3 cancel. 3600 will come in term of meter. So AM is calculated 3600 meter. We want to calculate this MN. MN will be same as BC, and after getting BC we can easily get speed of the plane. Then after, since we have to calculate MN distance, which is same as BC, we now take this triangle CAN, ये वाला right angle AB, this is also right angle triangle. Now in triangle CAN, ये triangle देखिए तो is a right angle triangle CAN. In this right angle triangle, this angle is 30, and for this 30 degree angle, this is height, this is base, and obviously this is hypotenuse opposite to 90 degree. Height is there already given. We want this base part. So which trigonometrical ratio should be used? Sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. There is no work of hypotenuse, so sine will not be used. Cos base by hypotenuse, it will also it is also not required. Cos will not be used. Tan theta perpendicular by base, so tan may be suitable for this. So we use tan 30 degree. Why not sine cos? You have understand, because here tan is suitable. Perpendicular is given, base is required, and we know tan theta is perpendicular by base. So we use tan 30. For this tan 30 degree, perpendicular is CN and base is from here AN. AN is your base. CN, this is the height, 3600 root 3 by AN. AN can be written as AM plus MN. What is AM? Just calculated, plus MN x. इस तरह से. From here we calculate the value of x. That will gives you the distance covered by the plane in 30 seconds. Then after we calculate its speed. Tan 30 degree, we know its value 1 by root 3 equal to 3600 root 3 divided by 3600 plus x. Now take cross multiplication. This will come this side. 3600 plus x. This will multiply here. Root 3 into root 3, it becomes 3. 3 into 3600. Okay. So what will be x? X will be 3 into 3600 minus 3600. So what will be 3 into 3600 and 1 into 3600. So it will be 2 into 3600. That is 7200. This much meter. 7200 meter is your x. What is x? X is the distance covered by the plane in the interval of time 30 seconds. So what will be speed? Therefore speed of the jet. Speed is distance by time, always distance divided by time. Distance covered by the jet, this BC means 7200 meter, and how much time taken by the jet to cover this 7200 meter? 30 सेकेंड. 7200 मीटर डिस्टेंस कवर किया और उसके लिए उसको समय लगा 30 सेकेंड. तो 30 से डिवाइड कर देंगे तो ये हो जाएगा आपका स्पीड. ये एक जीरो कैंसिल कीजिए और हाउ मच दिस विल कम? 240 मीटर पर सेकेंड. So this will be the speed of the jet, 240 meter per second. So in this way we can apply trigonometry for solving some practical problems related to height and distance. See another problems based on height and distance. You must note down the question first. The shadow of a vertical tower on level ground increase by 10 meter when the altitude of the sun changes from angle of elevation 45 degree to 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. For solving this type of height and distance problem, first of all you have to understand the question properly and you must draw the exact rough figure, then only your solution will come. First of all try to draw the figure. This is suppose horizontal plane. Okay, once again let us read the question. The shadow of a vertical tower means there is a vertical tower. This is tower. This is a vertical tower. Suppose let it be AB is the vertical tower. The shadow of a vertical tower on level ground. There is a tower. Its shadow increase by 10 meter when the altitude of the sun changes from angle of elevation 45 degree to 60 degree. What does it mean? Length of the shadow of this tower. Where will be the shadow of this tower? Suppose here is the sun. This is the sun, suppose. Okay. Then in this way if you draw a line, this will gives you shadow of the tower, is not it? If this is tower and here is the sun, then this will gives you the shadow of the tower. The question is the shadow of a vertical tower on level ground, this shadow increase by 10 meter. This shadow increase by 10 meter when the altitude of sun changes from 45 degree to 30 degree. What does it mean? Sun's altitude. Which one? Sun's altitude. This is sun's altitude. This is angle of elevation of sun's altitude. Angle measured above the horizontal ground is taken as angle of elevation. This is sun's altitude. When sun's altitude change from 45 degree to 30 degree, length of the shadow increase 10 meter. What does it mean? See, this is horizontal ground. यहाँ तक रखिए इसको. This is altitude of the sun 45 degree. When this altitude of the sun changes from 45 degree to 30 degree, 45 degree to 30 degree means in this way, in this way. Sun is here now, in this way, and let us draw it clearly. One second, let me draw the figure. Figure should be clear, then only problem will be solved. This is horizontal ground. There is a tower. AB is the tower. Okay. Suppose here is the sun. Okay. And this is sun's altitude 45 degree. This. And this is the shadow of the tower. Here tower का shadow हो गया. When this sun's altitude change from 45 to 30, ये 45 है, माने ये एंगल कम होगा. ये एंगल कम होगा मतलब ऐसे, ऐसे. चलिए इसको हटा दीजिए. ऐसे sun is here now, suppose in this way. Sun's altitude 45 to 30 डिग्री. सन का एल्टीट्यूड जो है, सन नीचे आ गया, 45 डिग्री से 30 डिग्री हो गया. देन दिस वाज द लेंथ ऑफ शैडो. नाउ व्हेन एल्टीट्यूड, सन्स एल्टीट्यूड इज 30 डिग्री, देन लेंथ ऑफ द शैडो, ये पूरा लेंथ ऑफ द शैडो हो गया. इसको सी, इसको डी रखें. लेंथ ऑफ द शैडो इज बी डी. क्वेश्चन इज व्हेन सन्स एल्टीट्यूड change from 45 degree to 30, length of the shadow increased 10 meter. This was earlier length of the shadow, now becomes this. So this much portion is increased. This increased portion is 10 meter. Length shadow का जो length है ना, पहले इतना था, अब इतना हो गया, माने इतना बड़ा 10 मीटर बढ़ जाएगा. ये क्वेश्चन में कर रहा है कि सन का एल्टीट्यूड जब 45 डिग्री से 30 डिग्री हो जाएगा तो शैडो का लेंथ 10 मीटर बढ़ जाएगा. ये है क्वेश्चन. फाइंड द हाइट ऑफ द टावर. तो ये जो टावर है ना, इट्स हाइट इज टू बी कैलकुलेटेड. क्वेश्चन आई थिंक you have understand. So let us see. Let h be the height of the tower. Let AB equal to h meter be the tower. एकदम टू द पॉइंट लिखना है, ज़्यादा नहीं लिखना है. ज़्यादा कोई पढ़ेगा नहीं और कंफ्यूजिंग हो जाएगा. BC be the length of the shadow. BC be the initial length of the shadow. Let it be x. x मान लेते हैं इसको. Okay. CD equal to 10 meter. No need to write. It is already mentioned in the figure. Maximum things you should try to mention in the figure. Now, from this figure, you have to calculate the value of h, height of the tower. This distance we have considered x. We have to calculate x also because it is also unknown. This length is given 10 meter. So see, what can we do? We take the triangle ABC. Why ABC triangle? Because in this triangle, this h is to be calculated, and this part we have assumed x, and this angle is 45 degree. This is obviously 90. So we use trigonometrical ratio 10. Why 10? Because perpendicular and base are here known. So 10 45 perpendicular by base, so h by x. 10 45 degree is 1 equal to h by x. Now take cross multiplication, then you will get x equal to h. Keep it equation number 1. x and h both will be same, you keep it as an equation. Now in triangle, this bigger one, ADB ट्रायंगल ले लीजिए और देखिए तो इसमें क्या ले सकते हैं। ये हाइट निकालना है, ये बेस हमारा गिवन है, ये x है, ये 10 है तो गिवन है। तो कौन सा त्रिकोणोमेट्रिकल रेशियो यूज़ करेंगे? साइन की, कॉस की, टेन की, कॉट की, सेक, कॉसेक, क्या आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं? या तो 10 या तो कॉट, क्योंकि परपेंडिकुलर निकालना है, बेस दिया हुआ है। कॉट भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं। लेट अस यूज़ 10 30 डिग्री, ये है 30 डिग्री एंगल। तो इस 30 डिग्री एंगल के लिए ये है परपेंडिकुलर और ये पूरा है बेस। तो परपेंडिकुलर h बाय बेस, बेस मैंने यहाँ से यहाँ तक x एंड दिस पार्ट इज 10, तो x प्लस 10। यहाँ से आपको h का वैल्यू निकालना है। जरा इसको रफ करते हैं इधर। यहाँ देखा जाए 10-30 डिग्री का वैल्यू 1/√3 h, इसको तो निकालना है। x एंड h आर इक्वल, तो इसको यूज़ करेंगे। यहाँ से x की जगह पर h लिख देंगे, क्योंकि x का तो ज़रूरत नहीं ना, h निकालना है तो x को तो हटाना ही था। अब ये पूरा चेंज हो गया h में। अब यहाँ से h का वैल्यू हम लोग निकाल लेंगे। दैट विल बी द आंसर। मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, तो ये हो जाएगा √3h इक्वल टू h प्लस 10। इधर h ले आइए और कॉमन ले लीजिए, तो ब्रैकेट में होगा √3 - 1, तो इसीलिए h का वैल्यू होगा 10/√3 - 1। इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं, सिंप्लीफाई करके रिजल्ट निकाल लेंगे। जनरली ये सब में वो 10 मीटर दिया गया है ना, तो आंसर होगा वो मीटर के टर्म में। तो आप एग्जैक्ट थोड़ा डिजिट में निकालेंगे मीटर के टर्म में। देखिए कैसे, √3 का वैल्यू बैठा दीजिए आप। देखिए ये दो वैल्यू जनरली यूज होता है। √2 का वैल्यू आप यूज़ कीजिएगा 1.41, 2 डिजिट तक। 3 डिजिट यूज़ करना होगा तो 1.414, बेटर यूज 2 डिजिट। एंड √3 1.73, 2 डिजिट तक। ये वैल्यू याद रखिएगा, इसको आप डायरेक्ट यूज़ कीजिएगा। 10/√3, √3 means 1.73 - 1, so it is 10/1.73 - 1, 0.73. So 0.7373/100, 100 will go up, सब तो सिंप्लीफिकेशन आप कीजिएगा। 1000/73, इसको आप डिवाइड कीजिएगा, ये आपका 13.65 आएगा। इसको आप डिवाइड कर लीजिएगा, 1000 को डिवाइड कीजिए 73 से, तो 13.65, दिस मच मीटर विल कम। तो दिस इज द, व्हाट इज दिस, h, हाइट ऑफ द टावर। तो इन दिस वे, बाय यूजिंग trigonometries, or you can say using trigonometrical ratios, we can solve some practical problems related to height and distance. So in this part, this much, these two problems. In the next part, means part 8, we solve few more problems based on height and distance. Thank you.